All right, y'all. Welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot. I was having so much problems going on live, so I went ahead and recorded this, and then I'm going to upload it. I'm so sorry for the people that was on live with me and was starting to hear me start the reading, and then I had to log off. Okay, so it's still the same cards here, but now since I'm recording, then I'll be able to just upload the message. Um, since it's almost the 1st, I will be starting on your bi-weeklies, July the 1st through the 15th, 2019. Okay. Now, as I was saying in the previous videos, okay, by all these planets coming together so closely, some of the planets are already in retrograde status, and then we have some new ones that are coming into retrograde status or closer to our Earth. Um, with the combination of all those planets like that, plus an eclipse, you can imagine the type of energy that is given off right now in our solar system, okay? And that is also why we are experiencing or will be experiencing a lot of shift changes. Because, like I always say, as the universe shifts and give out energy, then we should also be shifting as humans in our life path according to our artistic records of what we need to do. Okay? So we are part of the solar system. We are the solar system. So we really are ruled by these planets and the energy that they give off. Okay. So just please never forget that. Once you get in line and start to really think about your solar system and these planets and um, of the universe like that, you will start to become awakened, and you will start to appreciate your solar system and your planets in a whole different type of way. Okay? And then you can really see with your third eye of awareness of like, wow, the solar system, the universe is so huge. And huge is not even a large enough word to even describe it. So, you know, I can already feel the energy shift happening. I've been feeling it for a while now, really for the past 2 months. Um, but let's go ahead and get started. So these were the cards that came out in your pre-shuffle, okay? The Sun card. This is your chakra cards here. I feel that this is the card for as what you're going to be in at the end of these shifts. At the end, this is the ultimate of what you're going to be sitting in. Now, some of us will be going through breakups. Some of us will be walking our own path to get to this. Okay. Some of us will finally be coming into a union or a relationship with people. Okay. That's going to bring you a sense of this. Now, just remember, coming into a relationship is not the other person's responsibility to make you happy. Okay. This is your job first. That's why I say some of us will be walking that path by ourselves. Okay. The picture that I picked and the title that I picked is Let's Begin Now. Okay. Because this is really a solo journey that you would need to do to, in the end, make your own self feel this. Okay. This is the color of yellow. This is your wisdom and your power. So as you start to walk this journey, and for a lot of us, it may be by ourselves. Okay, you learn to have more joy, happiness, and contentment within yourself. Okay, that's what you need. For some of you, you are in a guilt feeling phase. Okay, because you may know through your spirituality or through your soul that you may have to leave some people behind. Okay, you may have to finally break up with that person, or leave that person, or however you want to say it, okay? Because you just now know or feel through your intuition, through your soul. Your mind is just keep telling you the same thing over and over and over and over again. If your mind is telling you that, why are you trying to override it? Okay? And it's really not your mind, it's your intuition that is speaking to you. But a lot of people don't want to listen to their intuition. They rather listen to their brain. And when you listen into your brain or what you feel is your own consciousness telling you what to do, then you're really walking down or continuing to walk down a path that you shouldn't be in anymore. Okay? And that's why you are lacking happiness, joy, and contentment. Because you're forcing yourself to be in something that you know you really don't need to be in anymore. Okay? A sense of guilt. A lot of us have already done the level of service that was supposed to be given in most of our relationships already. Okay? That's why also you are looking to fulfill yourself even more now with joy, happiness, contentment, more wisdom, and more power. Okay? Because the level of service that you have been doing, you're overloading. You're overloading. You're overloading. A lot of you are supposed to have moved on already, where that the person that you're dealing with is not going to the next person to learn their life lesson and the other person's life lesson through each other or through themselves to each other. Okay? It's like you're doing somebody else's work now. You learned the lesson that you were supposed to learn. Okay? A lot of you. That's also why you are seeking happiness, more joy, and contentment. Some of you are in an area where you're trying to multitask and stay busy to avoid the situation, the person, or the relationship. You shouldn't have to do that, or you should not be doing that if you are still supposed to be with that person on that path. Okay? You shouldn't be multitasking, okay? Going out all the time, trying to avoid the other person, trying to come in when you feel that that person is asleep or not at home, okay? Or trying to get to sleep before that person get home from work, so you won't have any type of conversation with them or romantic time with them, okay? It says take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reason for being busy. And for some of you, it may be regarding your love life. This is the next card that came out. New or renewed romantic love is here for you now. Okay. The other card that came out in reverse was ready to love again. In reverse. So by this card coming out in reverse, a lot of you are not ready to love again. Okay. Because you're still trying to figure out why you're not happy or having contentment in the relationship that you're in now. Why are you trying to avoid the relationship that you're in or the person that you're in a relationship with? And some of you are having a sense of guilt because you are doing that. Okay? Anytime you get to a level of guilt of why you don't feel happy or a sense of joy with the person that you're in a relationship with, that's because you're not supposed to be there anymore. Okay? So you multitask and you take on a whole bunch of different projects or a whole bunch of different other stuff to try and keep yourself busy and away from the house. That's not a love affair. That's not a love life. So some of you, like the picture I put up, you are not ready to love again until you figure out what is your level of contentment. what are you actually looking for? Okay. Now, the other card was progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus on how far you've come and all that you have learned. Okay. And I feel that this energy here is going to be toward the middle, okay, before the end of all these retrograde periods. You will then look back on your progression, okay, and see that it was not perfect, but that is what you need, okay? That is exactly what you need. Now, as far as the tarot here, the first card that came out was the World card. An ending and needing to start a new one. So, like I was speaking of, a lot of you are about to end some era or cycle of your life. For some of you, it can be actually a passing. I know a couple of celebrities has just recently passed, okay? Um, you have to remember that we don't have long here on earth, okay? So make sure this person that you're dealing with is actually giving you a sense of joy, contentment, and happiness. Okay? Because the world is here where this situation or relationship that you're in is completed already. Okay? It's done. Some of you don't believe it. Some of you don't want to hear it. Some of you don't even want to see it. Okay? Because the Seven of Cups, at one time, you was confused. You was confused about, should I pay attention to the other options that I have around me or that I'm actually interested in? Some of you with the Seven of Cups now in reverse, you're coming out of a level of confusion and realizing that the end is here, okay, of the situation or relationship that you're dealing with. And now it's time for you to seek your own joy and happiness here. You will have enlightenment that what you're going through has come to a completion now. Okay? And you're coming out of the fog or the illusion that, okay, maybe I was staying with this person because maybe I really didn't have a lot of options to choose from. Okay? For people who really want to, play the field or however you want to call it. For some of you, that is also ending now. Okay? Because you're coming out of the Seven of Cups in reverse that I don't want to do that anymore. Okay? I now want to become single and start to manifest on true happiness and contentment here. Okay? So, these are some strong cards that came out here. And just the pre-shuffle. So, I'm going to put those there. Let's get a planet, house, or zodiac sign card. That's just like too many. All right, bottom of the deck is Libra. About partnership. We got Pluto, which is actually one of the planets that is going retrograde. But for Vedic Sidereal, we really don't concentrate on Neptune and Pluto, okay? For the planets that are way out, we only concentrate on the inner planets. The 8th house, change. Your work or type of work and dedication that you're willing to put into yourself to manifest with the Magician here, okay? And Cancer. That's because we are about to go into Cancer season. Because I do follow Vedic Sidereal Astrology on my channel, we are in the season of Gemini, started on June the 15th. and we would now begin Cancer on July the 15th, 16th, somewhere around in there. Okay. Now, if you follow Western astrology, you know, I'm not trying to convert you over. You can still believe in whatever you want to believe in. But I know why these cards are here. Now, by Pluto, even though I don't follow Pluto, okay, Pluto is still saying that it still is a power struggle, and some of you still have an obsession or a need of control of the situation or the relationship. Magician. What other card can really describe Pluto right here? It's the Magician. It says the need of control, obsession, power struggle. Okay. A lot of you are trying to still manifest or take control over the relationship to try and keep the cycle from ending. When the World card says, the universe says, this has now been completed, it's time for you to manifest anew and to move on. Okay? Why are you given a power or a sense of power struggle and having a level of obsession with this partnership? Okay? Where that this other person may still feel confused. Okay? Because this card to me still represents both of you all. The other person you dealing with may still be in the bloom of Seven of Cups, where they may feel like, oh, they have options, or being with you, they're trying to understand, you know, the level of the obsession that they have with you. But you're coming out of it, where now you're realizing that I'm not confused anymore, and I'm really starting to see the signs from the universe that what I'm doing and what I'm in is done. It's time for a new beginning here. So now that I'm single, what am I going to do now? What am I going to help the universe to co-create with me, okay, or vice versa, my next stages of my life? And what does that say? Eighth house, major change. Okay. The other side of this says, get to the heart of the matter. And what did I say in the beginning of the video? Do or die moment. Okay. Do or die moment. Because now you're out of a level of confusion. You see, okay, no more rose tinted glasses or whatever that they say. That what you're going through has to end or has been ended for a lot of you. But you still have some type of need of control where you have to just control everything, okay? And you don't want to let the person go to finish living their life. If you're not getting along and it's nothing that you can really do, it is a do or die moment, because the universe is showing you that the ending is here. We're bringing you or manifesting somebody else. But you want to control everything so bad where that you don't even want to let your own life evolve and to continue on, because you're trying to control everything. A sense of personal power. Okay? The magician does hold the mysteries of life, because he can manifest out of those mysteries of life whatever he needs. That's another reason why some of y'all feel guilty, is because you may feel like, oh, well, I need to stay in this relationship or do what I need to do because I don't know how I'm going to make more money, or I'm going to lose a whole bunch of money. So what? The magician is here. This is what we are. Everybody is this, the magician. How you obtain what you have, the universe helped you through your magician stage to get that what you had. Why you can't create more or even better than what you had. Okay. Getting and using power as a life or death issue. Now look at these words that are here. What I'm showing you here. It says do or die moment, do or die, you must, and as a life or death issue. Getting and using your power. Okay? Getting to the heart of the matter. The magician. You can do and create. You can end. You can begin anything that you want. But you're so stuck in this third or 3D realm of material things. And this is a spiritual card also. You're so stuck on these material realm things that you're not letting spirituality or your soul, your spirit, your angels, or whoever you want to believe in come to you and help to guide you where you're supposed to be. Okay? Let me get some more cards here. Some of you are really hearing what I'm saying. It's time to go to the next level in your life. The magician is here, you, to manifest anything that you want. A lot of you are in a sense of guilt and being scared to leave what you have in order to create something new. A lot of you are afraid of your own power, actually. You rather settle for what you have, okay, instead of already seeing the signs and knowing through your soul, through your third eye of awareness, that it's time to move on, okay? But you want to keep a sense of power struggle over the person that you're dealing with and a power struggle within yourself, okay? Having a level of obsession with the partner, not making a decision, okay? Keeping that need for control, because that's actually you. That's not the universe. The universe is showing you the end is here. Here is your new beginning. What do you want as the magician? And I will back you in it. A lot of you don't really want to step into your level of power. You're scared. But the universe is telling you, you have been victimized in your heart chakra enough. It's time to end that. You are putting the suffering on yourself. You want to stay in a level of guilt and not go toward happiness and joy. What did I just say? Bottom of the deck. A new soulmate is here because what you're in is ended already. It ended probably 2 years ago, but you're still sitting in it, okay? Trying to keep resurrecting something that has already died. Acting in the Seven of Cups here, and then you're looking at the relationship you're in as an illusion. and you are the magician, okay? You are the magician, so you're helping yourself to stay in a level of confusion over not ending what needs to be ended and beginning anew. The whole world is waiting on you. What did that say? Make a wish. What I just got through really trying to explain. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestations. Some of you, whatever you're dealing with, or need to deal with. Some of you will need to contact some type of expert. Okay, it does say here, use other people's resources. So this is a general reading. It's going to be different for everybody. Whatever type of expert that you need to contact, okay, you already know what type of field to look up and talk to that person. And I do have the justice scales here as Libra. So it will be, and there go Jupiter. So it will be containing some type of legal paperwork. Now, that can be contracts, that can be deeds, that can be, for some of you, you're about to also get married here. You may need to contact some type of lawyer or go through those classes, or it's different for every state, okay? Because you have come out of a level of confusion now and know that you want to go towards your happiness and your contentment, okay? You are ready to begin anew, the magician. So some of you may need to contact an expert regarding the paperwork or whatever you need to do to go get married, because we have the Libra scales here. That also can be about divorce here, an ending and a new beginning. What are you going to manifest? Are you manifesting the soulmate that is waiting on you here? And there go the wisdom card up under there. Some of you are not doing jack shit. You're just resting. This says, as a life or death issue, a do or die moment. But this is you right here. Not taking any action as being the magician. Now, the other part of you, or some of you, are continuously working hard. Remember this? You've been so busy multitasking and staying busy trying to avoid the relationship that you're in, okay, that you're tired and you want to rest. Okay? You're thinking also, this is kind of be like the Four of Swords, where that you're trying to get the wisdom and the insight. And I know it was the wisdom because I have it up under the soulmate card here. You're taking a sense of the Four of Swords, where that you're taking a break because you're trying to understand or get clarity and more information about this level of guilt that you are feeling by knowing or realizing through a life or death issue, or realizing through a do or die moment that I do feel and know that it's over, but how am I going to do this? How am I going to come out of this? How am I going to speak the decisions about with my partner, okay, that I'm no longer confused and I want to go toward or seek more happiness and contentment for myself. And for some of you, you already know that you have a soulmate waiting on you. Yes? Let's get more tarot. What time are we at? 28. I'm going to get a different deck. Tarot deck. That's what I'm going to do. And then your prosperity is in reverse over here at the bottom of the deck. What does it say? There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. So for some of you, your divine shift or your prosperity is in reverse along with your soulmate here. You are not receiving your prosperity and the right soulmate that you have been already manifesting in and calling the universe for, but you haven't ended what you already in. So how is the universe going to bring you a level of prosperity and abundance? For some of you, actually, I hate to say, that new beginning is your prosperity. A do or die moment. For some of you, treat it as a life or death issue. Because things that you have done in the past is not working anymore. The type of people you have chose for partnership, Libra, is not working anymore. Use your intuition, the sign of Cancer. Now, you can be all in your emotions right now, your feelings. This is a water sign card. Okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you still have it in your chart, or the other persons can still have it in their chart. Okay? Now, some of you are still or will about to understand, coming out of the Seven of Cups in reverse, the resulting from the history of. Okay? That also can be why you are sitting in a sense of guilt here. But that sense of victimization is over. The World card. The universe, God don't want you to be in a sense of feeling victimized through the type of partner you have chose to be in a relationship with. Stop victimizing yourself and release something that has already ended here, because your happiness and your prosperity as the Magician is waiting on you. But this is what is going to be enlightened to you as during this see sheet. I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck. You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? A life or death issue, a do or die moment, Tower moment. Didn't I just say I was going to get another tarot deck? I've never looked at the bottom of the deck yet. Y'all didn't see me pick it up. Exactly what I'm sitting here preaching for the past 30 minutes. And all I had to do was look at the bottom of the deck, Tower moment. A lot of you will actually be very shocked. And look, Leo at the bottom. Sagittarius, Aries. And we already had the Sun card to come out. Leo here. But I believe those signs are coming out because we're going into the fall season. And we are leaving the zodiac signs of like Cancer and Aries and Taurus and Aquarius and Gemini, stuff like that. We're leaving those zodiac signs and we going toward the more fall and winter time zodiacs. But with the Tower card here, and I just seen the Hierophant in reverse. Some of y'all can be deciding to leave a Taurus here. Some of you have already sent out a message or received a message that you thought was not very clear or understanding in the feelings that that person needed or you felt needed to be expressed to you about this relationship. That can be a Tower moment also, where that you are realizing within yourself, okay, Libra here, a decision about this type of partnership that you're in. Realizing through your attitudes about the past that this is not the level that I want to be in or on anymore. Because the way I used to pick my relationships, resulting from the history of, is not getting or manifesting what I want or a sense of prosperity out of it. That's why some of you all feel victimized and a sense of guilt. Okay? Some of you actually may start to or think about, or somebody from your past will also be resurrected. For some of you, that can be a Tower moment also. But this Tower moment is here for you to make this wish and let this magician bring it in. An ending. You know, this tower has to burn down so you can rebuild it up. The magician, the way you want it to. Prosperity. That's why some things have to end and begin anew. The tower moment. All for some of you, yes. Everything that you built or thought that you built or thought that you wanted needs to be burned down. And now you are the magician still to manifest or to rebuild up even larger, bigger than the world. Okay? Whatever your true heart's desire. Because you are the magician to do it. The magician is asking you, make a wish. What you want me to do? A lot of you don't even want to step into that sense of power. It's there for the taking. You're more scared that you're not going to come up on top or be able to have more than what you have already. That's a sense of belittling yourself, not setting your sights higher, not trying to obtain your wish or wishes. Y'all already know with these planets retrograde and with this eclipse, oh, my intuition is going to be off the chain. It's going to be off the charts. So y'all might really get, y'all ain't ready for y'all bi-weeklies coming up. See what I mean? It's too many cards, but you see what I mean though? They know if I see it, I have to take it. The wheel. Acoustic records. Fate. Now you have the world here, a ending, a beginning. And you have fate, tower moment, and the magician here. So if I just read this plainly, whatever you're in, it has already ended, sir or madam. Okay? It's time to begin anew. The universe, has brought you out of a level of confusion. Okay? You're needing to drop a lot of those options that you once had and manifest or create something new. Your wishes. So now you are going to have a tower moment where everything that you felt was on a firm foundation is now about to crumble down. And why? It's because this is your fate. It's time for you to get larger than what you are, because this is part of your past. It don't have anything to do with who you with or a personal thing. Everybody's path is different. Some of you may need to contact an expert regarding your path, because you got some serious fate coming up. And some of you already have the inclination of what I mean or what I'm talking about. Whatever type of career or job transition that you're about to get ready to do. Okay. Intuition. Using your intuition. Using other people's resources. A major change. Using your personal power. Because right now, you need to control your personal power. Drop this need of obsession and power control and power struggle that you're having with your mate or in this relationship or in this job, because your fate is here saying for a lot of you, it's time for you to be an entrepreneur. So what's going to happen? You may lose that job you're in. And you're going to be feeling sad, upset, a sense, oh, why they fired me? You're going to be playing a victim mentality. Oh, why they broke up with me? Victim mentality. So what? Your fate is here. That's part of your fate. For you to end that and begin anew. It's time to move on down the road. Magician. A lot of you don't even want to step into that power. You're so much in a sense of guilt, and I can feel it all over me. You're in a sense of guilt where I can't do this, I can't do that. So you're really not the magician. You're not the magician. You're the only person besides God or the highest entity that controls your fate. Nobody else. I don't care who you're in relationship with. Your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, boyfriend. Nobody is in charge of your fate but the highest entity and you. So if you want to turn down what the world is trying to show and to offer you, which is a new beginning on down to your path, then just continue to deny it and stay stuck in what you're in. A sense of feeling victimized. See? Some of you are going to get a rush of information. It can be from this person that you need to speak to about a job or a career move, okay? Or whatever type of paperwork, Libra here, that you need to help to end what you're doing and to begin anew. If it's about a new job, it's somebody that you need to speak to, okay? If you need to get some type of test done, or if you need to get some, like drug test or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever you need to get done for you to keep it moving, okay? I'm surprised they didn't give us a Chariot card. Now, also, somebody may come rushing to you with a whole bunch of information out of the blue here regarding how they feel about you and their fate together. In other words, maybe they are ready to create something because for them, maybe something has ended. They have been awakened with the Tower moment, and for some of you, it can be through a sexual encounter here. Bottom of the deck is Three of Pentacles in reverse, and you have been released by the Hangman. The universe has let you go because you have seen the perception, you have seen or gotten the sense of enlightenment. You have understood concretely really what's going on. It's just about you taking the time to digest the information, get the balls, or however you want to say it, okay? And do what you need to do. It's going to be different for everybody. Three of Pentacles. A lot of you, now you know the Three of Pentacles is a student or continue to work hard on something. Actually, in Rider-Waite Tarot, and not this particular picture, but in Rider-Waite, the Three of Pentacles is actually to rebuild the tower. A lot of you don't know that. But it came out in reverse. So some of you have already received this Tower moment. Okay, different for everybody. And now you are becoming the magician. You have gotten the enlightenment and the information you need. You have talked to that expert already. Okay. You are coming out of a sense of taking a rest because now you are rushing in, or somebody is rushing in to you with clarity and say, I understand now. I have the enlightenment. Because you see how the Knight of Swords is facing the Hangman. So you or the other person will become rushing in saying that I understand now. I have been awoken. I am awakened. the Tower moment. And for some of you, you haven't. So you have not started to rebuild your life or rebuild this tower to the way you want it, the Magician, because you have not ended the situations that you're in, the karmic relationships that you're in. Also, the Three of Pentacles can talk about, like, one of y'all is a sense of a student or a teacher. One of you can be in school or college or actually a teacher of some sort. Okay. So by that happening, for a lot of people in the States right now, school has not started back yet until August for a lot of us. Okay. So then you will be going back to work as a teacher. But somebody has more information or is actually more guided as a spiritual entity here with the Magician, because one of you is a student and one of you has been already awakened, okay, to the spirituality pertaining your soulmate relationship with this person, and the other person is still learning, okay, but they're coming out of this sense of learning because now they're about to get on their horse and start to rush in. They're rushing now about the situation, do or die moment, a life or death issue, because the universe has cut them down from taking a rest and having them to go over or see things from a different perspective. Seeing that a lot of things going on in their life has now really ended, and it's up to them to begin anew, come out of seeing stuff as rose-colored glasses, okay? A lot of you will become single now, all of a sudden, the Tower, realizing that this is my life path here, and rush toward whoever you are trying to get toward, okay? And to even to them, Libra partnership, tell them about the enlightenment that you know and see regarding y'all situation. Make a wish, okay? So I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. And I went this long because I didn't do a reading yesterday. But it's okay. I'm going to try my best and get everything fixed. I don't know what's going on with my internet. But even if I have to just record and upload y'all videos for y'all bi-weeklies, then I'll just do that, okay? So maybe I just won't be on live until I figure out what's going on. So when I come back for y'all bi-weeklies, then we're going to talk more about how Venus is in Gemini right now, okay? How Jupiter is still retrograde in Scorpio until like the second week of August. We still have Saturn in retrograde also, okay? We have Moon in Taurus for my channel. We still got the eclipse happening July the 2nd. Okay, I think that full moon is going to be July the 18th, 17th. And we are having retrograde, Mercury retrograde in July. I have to figure out what date. I think it's the 9th. Okay. So you got in between the, what is that, 7 days? July the 7th, 2nd. I don't know why I said the 7th. So that may be a date for somebody. Okay, July the 7th. So you got 7 days in between the start of the eclipse till Mercury goes retrograde, okay, to really rush in and declare the information that you need to say, because your fate, Jupiter, actually, okay, your fate is here now. So it is a do or die moment. It is a life or death issue, because it does depend on your life path of what type of decision that you decide to make and what you're going to do with when your tower does burn down, because for a lot of you it's about to burn down or it already has, okay? And this goes for everybody. An awakening, or the title of this video, Let's Begin Now, Tower Moment, has started. Okay. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.